Well, you want to know what is copywriting, right? You may be wondering what is copywriting and what is copyright, RIGHT, or you may be aware about copywriting and you want to know more about it. Well, my dear friend, today I am going to answer all your questions. So stay till the end. And today I am going to discuss about what does copywriter do, what exactly closing is all about, and what is this salesmanship multiplied, and what is this copywriter as an atomic physicist and potential of earning money as a copywriter. So my dear friends, stay till the end. Today I'm going to discuss and give you a very juicy tips about copywriting. So let's get into the video. So let us first understand what does copywriter do. There is something called copywriting and there is something called copyright. Well, my dear friends, if I talk about copyright, what you are able to see on the right side of the screen, there is if you have written something, there is something called intellectual property. For example, this particular video, if someone else uploaded and because this is my intellectual property, this is my video, if someone uses it for commercial purpose, I can claim copyright because it is my intellectual property. I have created it. You have seen that on YouTube video, there are a lot of music which is being used. If you use other people's music, what will happen? Copyright. So copyright is not related to writing, it is related to protecting your intellectual property. It may be you have written a book, it may be a music, you have created something. To protect that original creator, this law is there. So it is related to law, my dear friends, not related to writing. Wherein, if I talk about copywriting, it is related to writing, and it is not only related to writing, but your ability to persuade people and your ability to persuade people to take some form of action. That is what copywriting is all about. Your ability to sell through your words, that is copywriting. I hope it makes sense. So let us first understand words not number are true currency in business. Right? What I'm trying to tell you that, what do you think? What is why company are able to generate revenue? That number is the result of what? Your marketing. See, you will able to generate the amount of revenue. It will be directly proportional to how well you are marketing. And marketing means what? Your message. And your message means what? Copywriting. So words not number are true currency in business. Warren Buffett say that accounting is the language of business, but copywriting is the language of revenue, my dear friends. Right? So we need to be clear about that, what exactly copywriting is all about. Right? Moving to the next point, let us understand what closing is all about. See one thing, you cannot be successful in a business unless you know how to close, whether in print or in 101 or on a platform closing, maybe in a YouTube videos, maybe on a stage. So closing is such a skill that you need to master if you want to become successful in business in long term. So let us understand what closing is all about. See, one of the symptom business faces that you're not getting sales, your business is not growing. Why? Because you don't know how to close. Right? So if I talk about specifically about copywriting is a closing in print. See, my dear friends, what is closing actually? Closing is all about psychology and emotions. What you need to do, you need to touch other people emotionally so they are motivated enough to take some form of action. But to do that, first of all, you need to get in touch with your own emotion. If you are a copywriter, if you understand emotions of your emotions, I'm telling you, it will be very helpful when you are writing copy for other people. Closing is transfer of emotions. See, in person, when you are talking one-on-one, what happens? your body language, your tonality, your words reflect. But on the phone, what happens? Your tonality and words. But there is a limitation when you are writing on a print. That is one-on-one commission, and what is the one thing that matters? That is your words. That is closing in print. And copywriting is what? Closing in print. You don't have an advantage here of tonality. You don't have an advantage here of one-on-one body language. You have to close people through your words. So understand how much powerful this skill is. Right? So what happens if you master this skill? What is the advantage? The advantage is salesmanship multiplied. Imagine you are closing one-on-one. How many people you can call and how many people can you contact in a one day? Maybe 5, 10, maybe 12 and 15, right? There is a limitation, and there is a limitation of time. But what happens? When you write particular sales page, when you write an ad, it can reach to millions, lakhs of people, millions of people at one time. That is called same. You have trained your salesman, and it is reaching to lakhs of people, millions of people at the same time, bringing sales for you. That is called salesmanship multiplied. You have a Facebook ad, you have a YouTube ads, you have a LinkedIn ads. There are a lot of other platforms. That is what? Advertising channel. That is what? A channel that will put your salesman in front of your potential prospect. That is what salesmanship multiplied. I hope it is making sense. So imagine the power once you have mastered this skill. Coming to the next point, my dear friend. Okay, if you are a copywriter, what you need to be as a high income copywriter? Is it all about writing or something else? See, my dear friend, you need to wear 4 hats. What 4 hats if you want to be a high income copywriter? I was talking about copywriting is all about what? Writing is only 25% of the work. There are other 75% work. It is more like an investigation. It is more like a atomic physicist. What physicist does? Newton. Gravity. Law of gravity. Newton first law, second law, third law. Whatever it was existing in the market, it was already existing. Gravity was there before. What Newton did? It discovered it. The same is with the copywriter as well. Whatever existing desire of the people is there, that mass desire of the people, what you do as a copywriter is to channel that particular desire into a product and ultimately a profit, ultimately that money. So that is what is the job of copywriter. You investigate, you channel that particular force, that desire, that is the mass desire of the people. Mass desire what? Everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to look good. These are the mass desire. Everybody wants to make money. Mass desire. So there are mass desire of the people. What you do? You channel that desire into a product and that product into a profit. So there are 4 hats you need to wear. That is, first is psychologist. You need to understand the human psychology. You need to understand how human beings behave. You need to understand what motivates people to buy and why they buy and why they don't buy. Second thing, you need to be a strategist. For example, you are writing a sales page. Now you need to understand that how the funnel is working, how everything fit together. That is what strategist is all about. You need to understand this particular Facebook ad. If I'm writing this message, where it will go on this particular landing page. Okay, if I'm writing this email, where it is going. So you need to have a big picture of everything, and you need to have a strategy, right? Third thing, you need to research. You need to research, and you need to get if you want to speak the language of your prospect, you need to understand how they are speaking. So what you need to do, you need to research. Amazon review, Quora, Reddit, YouTube comments, you go and listen. You listen what they are speaking, what your market is speaking, what are their pain points. You understand, and then what? Whatever the problem is, just to convert in copy. Copy is very little thing. And fourth thing, that is wordsmith. That is where verbal creativity comes, because there is some power word that arouses some emotions of the people. So you need to understand which are the words that arouses emotion of the people. So there are four hats you need to wear as a copywriter: psychologist, strategist, researcher, and wordsmith. I hope it makes sense, right? Moving to the next point. Okay, if I talk about what is the potential if you become a copywriter, my dear friend, if I tell, many people think that copywriter is in a writing business, but there's a difference. Copywriter is not in writing business, but they are revenue generating business. Right? What I'm trying to tell you, when you write something, what happens? It will generate revenue. It has a direct impact on the revenue. You're just not writing to impress. That is content writer. That is different. I have already covered in the video. You can watch it. Content writer is what? They're writing to educate, inform. But as a copywriter, you are responsible to move people into action. Coming to the finally point, that if you have liked this video, my dear friend, let me know in the comment box that what are your thoughts on particular this, right? And what all videos you want on copywriting, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. And if you like this video, subscribe it, like it, and share it. If you don't like it, please don't do it. Correct? So I'll see you in the next video. Till that time, thank you so much for watching.